Go.
Hi, today we are going to pan salmon, and as you can see we have one here. Now we do clean the gills off, which we've done previously, most of them. I left a few to show you.
What kind of salmon is that?
This is a pink salmon.
Okay, yeah, they're got a little bit softer meat to them than a normal salmon or trout.
Okay, and then we cut off this part.
Gill plate.
Yes, thank you. And all the fins.
We save that for our compost pile. Like the old Indians used to do. They used to use fish to fertilize their gardens for their corn.
Come here, you sucker.
One thing about it, they are slippery.
Yeah, I've never been one to hang on to fish very well. Well,
No fair poking any finger holes either.
darn, you're no fun. And the tail. Don't want to have any of that. Then we fillet them. We don't fillet them out. We cut them into steaks to go into the jars. So we're using pint-sized jars. And I've already pre-stacked some, so we can go right from cutting this to canning them, putting them in the juice in, and we use salt and water. If you want to put oil in yours, you can. I try not to use that. Watching the calories, but you can tell.
Mere shadow of our former self.
Yes. Every little bit I feel helps. Trying to get Perry to go to Sweet and Low or something, and he's like, it's poison. Diet drinks for his diabetes, but no.
Oh, here we're gonna have, what are we having here? Tattletales now?
Yes. Anyway.
I thought we were canning salmon.
Anyway, we'll get back onto the salmon. Okay. After we get it all cut up, we can leave this part and go straight to the
Okay, you
rest.
can do that.
All right.
You've already got enough to make a load.
Let me just load one up here then.
Okay.
Just put them in.
You don't have to pack these real tight. It just depends on what. Now, some people add things to them, you know, like maybe a clove of garlic or something of that nature, or pepper. We just put salt into it, and we'll make whatever we want to out of it later.
Okay, so, you know, like I said, not too tight. I've got some over here. And I need to grab my something to scoop the salt out with, so I can just put a little bit in. Not too much.
I usually put about a quarter teaspoon. Not a lot. Just enough to kind of give it a little bit of flavor when you first pop it open. And if you want, I've eaten many times, just open a jar of this stuff and just eat the fish right out of it that way.
Not salty enough at the time you open it. You can add more according to your taste. I got some preheated water.
You want to use hot water for packing. This will help give you a jump start on your pressure cooker, getting everything up to the same heat.
You don't need too much water. I think I put a little bit too much in that first one.
It just helps keep all the fish moist.
Okay, go ahead and answer that, David. Thank you.
Kind of interrupted here.
Hello?
There we go.
Excuse me. Hello? Hey, can I call you back? I'm right in the middle of doing something. Okay, thanks. Bye. Took her 3 days. That's my daughter, sorry. Took her 3 days to say she was going to call me, and now she calls when I'm in the middle of doing this.
Wouldn't you know? Typical.
Never fails. All right. Now, move the phone out of the way. We don't need this anymore right now. For later. Grab my lids. And that.
We're kind of working with a little limited space here. So you got to kind of bear with us. But look how simple this is. You can do this with just about any kind of fish. You can pickle it. We used to eat a lot of pickled fish.
Hot, 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 hot. Whoa.
I know, I can't remember one of the ladies in the group here. She said she liked just about anything pickled. Well, here's something that you might want to try.
I always seem to argue with these darn things. You don't want to cinch them down real tight.
Just finger tight. You don't want to have to crank on it.
And then we put it in the canner, and it's at 11 pounds per pressure, and it's 160 minutes. So I'm gonna
Which is a lot longer than our normal. That's just about the full length of time, I think, top time on the canning list. Yeah.
So right now, I'm gonna finish doing the rest and can them, and that's how we do salmon.
Now you can stack these in that canner too, so we could actually do 16 pints instead of just the 8 that
we've got here right now.
Yeah. So we got 8 more to fill up, and then we'll have a full batch.
And go according to your manufacturer's directions, according to your pressure cooker. We have
just in case there's any kind of variances, yeah.
For water level and things
times,
like that.
pressures, and that kind of stuff, because it does change with elevation. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Thank
you very much.
We'll see you soon. Bye.